Hi, welcome. Come on in. Welcome to a new backdrop for 60 minutes of yin. Oh, lovely. Thank you, Sarah, for making space at the office, coming all the way from beautiful Texas. Thank you for being here. Come on in. This is a new backdrop. We have landed in Duncan, Vancouver Island. Yeah, very happy to be here. So come on in. This is 60 minutes of Yin Yoga. And I appreciate you all logging in and taking the time. If there's anybody it's their first time, please say hi. I don't like to spend a lot of time talking at the beginning. We'll move right down into Shavasana, our corpse pose. And then we will meet back. We'll do a full cycle together and come back to that posture before we exit after 60 minutes. And you're most welcome here. Today, I've done a lot of work and my lower back is talking to me, chopping wood. I went for an hour hike with my daughter and feeling called to relieve the legs and lower back. So hopefully that aligns. Hola, de Puerto Vallarta. Gracias, Avery. Es un placer. It's a pleasure to have you here in circle with us. So come on down into your Shavasana. Thank you, Sarah. Full moon energy coming in. So yeah, let's give it up for the final full moon. Come on down, and I'm going to switch the camera. You may want to have a strap. In fact, definitely a towel or a belt or something. We're going to work the hamstrings, a block, pillow, any bolsters. Any of these postures can be made restorative by adding more rolled blankets, cushions, pillows. So come on in. There's about 8 of us in circle today. Everything's okay with my sound. I'm going to switch over the camera so you can see my body. And we've just got the sound of the fireplace today with a little bit of background chimes. So find your Shavasana. Maybe that is knees bent with a blanket in behind the head. Thank you for the hearts. Maybe that is full embrace onto the floor through the shoulders and the arms laid out however you wish. Maybe it's something behind the knees and they're slowly extended, or just one. Or maybe they're up onto a chair. Find your place, check in with your hips. Check in with the rib cage and shoulders. I like to use my hands to press the body into the floor. Ground it. Check in with the head and neck. Feeling a nice long straight spine from the crown. Slightly tucking the chin all the way down into the root chakra. Maybe rolling the ankles out. Come heavy. Take a nice deep inhale through the nose. And release it through the mouth. Try to make a ha sound, like ha 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 ha. Inhale nice and big, fill up the belly. Release it with a ha. Check in with the shoulders here. Maybe pulling that left shoulder down and back like you're opening the wing. And doing the same with the right, pulling the shoulder down and back. Pinching open those wings, the breasts, opening through the heart chakra. And if you have an invitation to close the eyes, if it feels okay for you, rubbing in between the eyebrows, check into that space and rest your optic nerve here. Rest the eyes here. Even if they're open, we're still looking at this gaze just to rest the eyes, to soften the eyes. And you can touch the skin of your face, inviting it to relax. Heavy jaw, breathing in through the nose and out through the nose gently. Trusting that you're going to be here for 60 minutes, releasing the need to know the time. I've got that under control. Let's let fall into the ground. Breathing in through the nose gently and out through the nose to tell the nervous system we're ready for relaxation, we're resting. There is no stress here. In fact, when I said the word stress, if anything popped into your mind about what stress exists in your life, let's leave those thoughts off the mat for this moment, for these 60 minutes. It's okay if we go back and we touch them, but if we can, come back to this space where there is no stress. Just easy breath and deep gratitude for you setting aside the time to slow down and to let the body talk. If you can and it feels good for you, you can rub a little bit on your chest over the area where your heart is, or do some light tapping just into that area. If we can just remind ourselves, sink into this place of operating from the heart right now. Drop the awareness out of the mind and into the heart, relaxing with each breath, nice and slow. Relaxing the arms out if you were tapping or rubbing. It's the end of the week for many people. Maybe the beginning of a transition at this full moon. Lots of energy coming into your sphere. Let's release it into the ground and move through to relax the body now. Slowly bending the knees if they aren't already and bringing the feet flat on the floor. Locate your strap and still anchor it in through the chest, in through the ribs. You can double check, maybe just rocking yourself a little side to side. And take your strap and gently wrap it around the ball of your right foot. Knees can stay bent. Wrap the strap around your hand so your arms can hang heavy without having to worry about sliding down. Extend your heel as much as you can towards the sky and gently let the weight of your arms bring your leg closer to your chest. Choosing something that feels good for you. Maybe you have a cushion under the head and shoulders. Maybe you have a little bit of support behind the hip or under the lower back. We're here for a few minutes. Extend the heel, and if you want more, extending out that left leg nice and flat. And our circle is about 13. So imagine 13 of us, lucky number 13, we're all in a circle. We have the fire element. Release deeper, breathing in through the nose, and start to bring in your ujayi breath, or your ocean breath, which helps connect and activate the vagus nerve. Slowing the breath in and out through the nose by using the glottis muscle, which is what you use when you whisper. So if you can whisper, you can practice and you can do this pranayama. But if it's too much, just stick in through the nose, out through the nose. 3 more minutes here. It is not about what your leg looks like or how far you're bending. Your eyes are closed, you're looking inward, and you're feeling the sensations in your leg. From the heel, through the calf, knee, thigh, hip, and lower back. Release here, extend the heel. Notice if your body's clenching, in the buttocks and the thigh and the foot. Let your jaw feel heavy. Ujjayi breath, ocean breath, practice here. Lots of space in Yin Yoga to observe yourself, to be in the present moment, and to notice what comes up. Try to be kind and don't judge yourself. But if you judge yourself or catch yourself telling yourself a story, that's okay. Forgive yourself. Forgive yourself. No one else can do that. Just you and yourself. Forgive yourself and gently extend the heel. Come back into the third eye. What can you smell? What can you feel beneath the body? What can you hear? Last 30 seconds here. And gently hover the foot back over the hip. Don't let it go down yet. Take your strap. Make an X between your hands, crossing the strap over. Wrap it around the hands again so the arms are heavy. Gravity can work here. Extend your heel towards the sky. Take your big toe, point it into the left, and slowly, just a small movement, draw the foot to the left side towards the chest. Notice any kind of sensations from the bottom of the foot, anywhere through the leg, into the hip. We're here for a shorter amount of time. Breathe, Ujjayi breath. Release the energy. Imagine any tension, electricity. It's all leaking down through the body into the ground. Connecting with the idea of that fascia, the water webbing around our body, having the opportunity and the safety through the breath and the posture to slowly release. If the body shakes, if you release gas, if you want to make sounds, all of that is welcome. Slowly let the foot hover back over the hip. Gently extend the heel up to the sky. Take the big toe pointed out to the right. And again, draw the body just a micro movement to the left. What's important, not how far you're moving the leg, but the extension through the heel and the pointing of the toe. Getting that nice connection, releasing and relaxing the leg. Giving yourself some anchor and gratitude for this body, for these legs. The largest grouping of muscles in the body, the gluteus maximus, minimus, and medius. All the tendons, all the innervations of the nerves, the fascia, the bones, the skin. Just giving love to that. Extend the heel, point the toe. Almost there. And slowly relax that foot. Grab both straps with your right hand. And you may want to have a block for the side or a bolster. And slowly you can bend the knee. Let that leg fall out to the left side. If you can, extend through the heel or knee bent. And just prop up wherever is feeling a connection for the groin, for the opening through the hip. Extend through the heel. Making sure that our hips are staying connected. So more important, if our leg is out higher and that's as far out as it wants to go, that's okay. Let's prop there. And gently bend the knee and release the strap from the foot. Slowly bringing it down onto the ground and maybe just letting it roll side to side. Observe the energy of your lower body from left to right. Ujjayi breath. Stay focused in with the gaze and the eyes closed. And remember, you have the invitation to move as slowly as any creature of your choice. The idea that every movement is mindful. We know where our bodies are moving, and we're very conscious if the body sends us any signals. As we slowly bend our knees and bring our feet flat on the floor, we're conscious of any crickety cracks, any muscle movements, any tenderness. And let's switch sides. So we'll grab our strap and gently pick up the left foot and wrap the strap around the ball of the foot, extending it up. Wrap the strap around the arm so that the shoulders can be heavy, the arms can be heavy. Knee can stay bent, but slowly extend that heel up towards the sky. And if you extended your leg on the other side, extend it here. We're here for 4 minutes. Giving some love to these big muscles. Ujjayi breath. Stay with your breath. And let's also bring in deep gratitude for the land that we're practicing on today. Wherever you find yourself, honoring those whose traditional territories that you practice on, for the land keepers and the water protectors, for the ancestors that live below us. We are weaving, gathering the threads of time, singing over bones. Yeah, let any message come through you. If song ever hits you, don't hold it in, release it out. Any vibration, remember you are your own best sound healer. Many can offer sound healing for you, but none will be better than your own vibration, your own sound coming from your body. And for any of those who that brings something up for, maybe consider coming to the retreat we'll be hosting here in Vancouver Island. So if anybody's curious about that, ask me during tea and talk. You're all invited to attend after this practice. Share with the community here, integrate after the practice. You don't have to run off. Last minute here. Extend through the heel, point the toe. Ujjayi breath. Slowly now let that foot hover, but don't put it down. Take your strap and cross it over itself. Create that X. Lock it around the hands. Let the arms feel heavy. Extend the heel to the sky. Take the big toe, point it to the right, and slowly micro movement. Draw it across the body. There may be a connection anywhere along your foot, leg, thigh, hip, lower back, and anchoring the shoulders, tucking the chin. Release the tongue. Relax and breathe. We're here for a shorter amount of time. Slowly now let the foot hover. And again, extend the heel. Point the big toe out to the left side and draw that leg gently to the right towards the body. My leg loves to shake and tremble in this posture. Shaking medicine. Allow the body to move how it wishes. Honor yourself and where you feel comfortable and stable. There is no effort or force. Breathe, ujayi breath. And for those who are struggling with ujayi breath or ocean breath, I do have a free track on my Insight Timer profile, so you can go and practice, listen to it separately for a little deeper dive into that breath work, that pranayama. So much beautiful information coming out about the vagus nerve. And for those of you who already have awareness of this epicenter of the nervous system, we're ahead of the march. And slowly let that foot hover. Grab now both straps with your left hand. I like to bring my right hand onto my hip, but you can place it out in T-shape. You can place it anywhere, and if you wish, grabbing a bolster or block out to the left side, just to ensure that you're not going to go deeper into any stretch than you wish. Knee can be bent, but still engaging through the heel, opening through the groin and hip space. Not about what it looks like, but about what you're experiencing along the leg, in the hip. Slowly bending the knee, drawing that leg back towards the body to unrelease the strap, and slowly let your leg find the ground. Maybe let it rock side to side. Just observe a little bit the lower body. And if it feels good, you can draw one or both knees into the chest and give yourself a little squeeze. Before we leave this posture, bring the feet back down onto the floor, knees are bent. Grab a block or a pillow or a rolled up blanket if you wish, just to give yourself some height in a supported bridge. Check in with your shoulders, elbows into the floor, knees bent. Push into your feet, push energy into your feet, lifting up the hips, and bring the block directly underneath that hip bone above the tailbone. So it's not on the pooper part of your body. And there shouldn't be any pain associated with this. If it feels uncomfortable when you put the weight of your hips down onto the block, consider a softer prop, a blanket or a pillow, or a lower setting on the block. Rest here with your shoulders connected in to the ground. Nice long spine, releasing the lower back. This is variation number 1. Stay here if this is what feels good for you. Variation number 2, you can extend both of your heels out to the corners of your mats, allowing this opening through the hips, this protruding. Check in there. If that's not for you, variation number 3, open butterfly, bringing the heels of your feet together. Let your knees fall open. You can prop under the knees if that feels better and more supportive. So there's 3 different variations to choose from. We're here for a few minutes. Check in with yourself. Thank you to the 14 of us in this circle. May the image of the fire and the sound bring you warmth and healing as you rest and relax. And if you're cold, throw a blanket over top of yourself. Stay nice and cozy so the body knows that it's safe to release and let go. I release control and surrender to the flow of love that will heal me. Two more minutes here. We're passing our 30-minute mark for the 60 minutes of Yin. If you've joined in a little bit late, thank you so much for coming in. Every minute in this breath work, in this connection, brings a lot of healing in my experience. So thank you for being here. And a reminder that this yoga offering is every Friday until March of 2026. The backdrop will always be changing, but the practice and myself will be here. Come back to your body. Move with the breath in and out. Listen to your intuition. If all of a sudden you feel called to bring some tapping into your hips, or to allow your body to shake or tremble in any way to make sounds, that is absolutely what you're looking for, that is your healing. And that's also why we have tea and talk. If big emotions surface or memories come, you are not alone, and you are most welcome in this space. And gently now, if you had your feet extended out to the corners or open in butterfly, slowly in your own time, draw your legs back into feet flat on the floor, back in the supported tabletop. Check in with your shoulders, draw your shoulders down and back, connect into the blades, elbows into the ground. Push energy into the feet, lifting up the buttocks, the hips, and draw your block out. And so slowly, like a koala, gently smush your spine like Play-Doh into the floor, into Mother Earth, into the ground, until you're resting full weight. And gently move your body however it feels called, maybe drawing your knees in for a little hug. Relax the lower back, maybe rocking side to side. When you're able, gently rolling to one side. Eyes are closed. Ujjayi breath. Gently make your way up into a seated position, whatever feels comfortable for you. We're going to do a little bit of breath work. Pausing the Ujjayi breath. So you might be sitting supported by a wall or a couch. Let any gas, anything come out. Nothing is rude here. All that is what the body is intending to do. It needs to come out. We're twisting and we're moving and we're massaging these organs and we're helping with digestion, and it's okay, and it's so welcome to do any of that. So your legs can be extended however you're comfortable, but imagine a nice long, tall, straight spine. Again, that gaze, remind yourself, rub that part of your body, this epicenter, this resting of the optic nerve in between the eyebrows. And if you have alternate nostril breath in your practice, you can begin now. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, you can follow along with me. We're going to use our right hand, using our little fingers and our thumb. We're going to close the left-hand side nostrils and breathe in and out just 2 or 3 times on the right side. Nice and slow, belly soft, shoulders are down and back, feeling really well in this elongation. And wherever you are, gently release that. Press your thumb down on the right hand nostril. Breathe in and out through the left side now. Now take your next inhale. Close and exhale on the right. Inhale on the right. Close and exhale left.
Inhaling, then close, and exhale on the right. Go at your own pace now for a few more breaths. If you get lost, that's okay. Stop and start over. Inhale. Close. Exhale. Gently release your right hand wherever you are and come back to breathing in and out through the nose. Nice and slow, ujayi breath, ocean breath if you can. Gently now come over into all fours, coming up onto the hands, up onto the knees. You may want to have a few props with you, cushions or bolsters. So from this position, we're going to do a few cat-cows. If your wrists are bothering you, roll up the blanket or mat so that you can give yourself some extra cushioning and a little bit of a slighter bend. This is great exercise for the wrists. Even just small rotations while you're in this place really helps strengthen the fingers, the hands, and the wrists gently. In your own breath work, gently inhale, breathing, reaching up the chin, dropping the belly and pointing the tailbone, shoulders down and back. Exhale, push into your hands through the shoulder blades, tuck the chin, tuck the tailbone. Go at your own pace, inhaling, dropping the belly. Exhale, nice and slow, really aware of what's happening as you stretch in these postures. And wherever you are, gently stopping. We're going to slowly draw our right knee and foot up beside our right hand. In this posture, we are going to sink our hips down and inwards. And sometimes it feels good to place blocks under that front leg so our hips can't sink further down than we wish. Or if you have bolsters, having the cushions underneath the hips and buttocks here. The only kind of cushion I have right now is this one. But what I'm talking about, there's multiple ways to be in this posture. So choose one that fits. This bolster is a little bit small, but you could have a bolster underneath the leg and hips, hands down, hands up on blocks, sitting up the chest a bit more, sitting up with our arms on our knee, reaching our arms up, locking elbows, stretching that left side. Choose one of the variations that's calling your body today. I'm going with my first one so that I can sit up nice and tall. Got some pain in the lower back, so I really want to release through the hips. It's a small back bend, and I'm going to bring my elbows up and lock. But choose whatever is calling to you. The target area is the same. Elongating the left side, stretching through the hips. We're here for a few minutes. We're almost out of our practice today. 20 more minutes here. Breathe, ujayi breath, ocean breath.
What is important when you're choosing a variation of your posture is, do you feel comfortable, stable, and supported so that you can really relax and focus on the breath? If you feel pain, if you're worried about falling, if it's too intense and you're thinking, this is hard, when's this over, choose a different variation, a softer version. Be gentler to the body so that you can release that thought and sink into, ocean breath. I am the breath. Two more minutes here. If you had your elbows bound, slowly bring your arms down to your knees. From your knees, gently moving down to hands pressed into the ground, removing any props. Hands back underneath the shoulders, and gently send the weight back, drawing that right leg down and back. And maybe you shift side to side, do a couple circles, or sitting back into child's. Just gently release anything that might have got stuck in the hip or wants to come out. And coming back into all fours. Slowly drawing that left foot up and switching sides. Choosing the same variation you offered the right, or slightly modified depending on where your hips are at. Gently making your way up. Ujayi breath, ocean breath, keep the gaze there. Stay in your body, stay in your space, release from the mind, be in the heart space. Deep gratitude for that body, for this practice, for the lineage of yoga keepers who have shared this practice, this knowledge, this science of the body. Remembering We're not here to compare our bodies to someone else's. We're here to go deeper into our own experience and empower ourselves by releasing fully what's happening inside our vessel. And depending how your skeleton fits together, skeletal variation, your body may appear different, may request different variations to feel comfortable and stable. One more minute here. And if your arms were bound, gently bring them down to the knees. From the knees, coming onto the floors, removing any props in your own time. Bringing the hands down under the shoulders, sending the weight back and drawing that left leg down. Again, maybe rocking your body, you're doing little circles. And if you wish, bring your toes together, spread your knees, and sit back into child's pose. If you want to make it restorative, having a bolster underneath the body, extend the arms forward or down by your side. Ujjayi breath, ocean breath. Release the lower back. Sink into the hips. And just a little tip, if you're feeling tightness in between the belly or the legs and hips, gently lifting your abdomen space as you sit back can create a little bit more room in that hip hinge. Relax the energy of the hands, the forearms, elbows. Gently bring your hands underneath the shoulders. Spread the fingers nice and wide. Push into your hands, lifting up the front body. Walk your arms forward. And gently lower your front body down onto the ground, keeping the elbows tight by the side. And lay down on the left ear. Let your arms come down by your side and just fully let go into the ground here. Relax through the shoulders. If you need space for the belly and chest, rolling a blanket underneath the hips, underneath the breasts or shoulder blades, so that you can be on the front body comfortably. And of course, always practice in a beautiful space with lots of blankets or cushions or yoga mats, as many as you can, as if you're practicing on a bed of moss. We're going to do a gentle shoulder stretch. Take your left arm out to the side. Bend the elbow at 90 degrees. Fingers are nice and spread wide. Take your right hand under the right shoulder blade. Push into the floor and roll your body open, bringing your right foot behind. You can put a block in between the thighs, behind the leg to rest the foot on. The more you push into that right hand, the more intense the stretch. To lighten the stretch, just keep your body closer rolled towards the floor. We're just here for a few minutes just to open through that chest one more time. Stretch the arm, shoulder. Relax the neck and head. Maybe you have a pillow under the head. Meet the body wherever it's at and support it. Let the weight of the body feel heavy at all points of contact. Ujjayi breath, it's our last opportunity here. And gently let that body roll back to the right side, picking up the head and dropping down on the right ear. Arms down by your side just for a moment. Relax any weight through the back, the upper body. Take your right arm out to the side. Bend at the elbow 90 degrees. Fingers are flat into the floor. Bring your left palm under the left shoulder and gently push your body rolling open, offering the same to the right side. The more you push you into the floor, the more intense. So to lighten, just roll the body closer to the floor. Relax the wrist. And please stick around for tea and talk following this practice. You are most welcome to socialize and share. Gently releasing that back towards the floor. In your own time, gently roll all the way over, back onto your back. Slowly Connected to the ground. We're moving back into Shavasana now. Release the Ujjayi breath, the ocean breath. Choose a posture for Shavasana that feels comfortable. Maybe knees are bent. Again, legs extended, maybe blanket, maybe something covering the eyes. Tune into this space, relax, in through the nose, out through the nose. I'm going to do a little bit of drumming. So imagine yourself growing that connection down into the earth again. Gently now bring air into the belly. Fill up the belly and blow it up like a balloon in through the nose. And release it out through the mouth. Inhale again. Fill up the belly nice and big. Release it through the mouth. This time, bring your feet together. Your hands interlace all but index fingers. Reach your arms above your head. Inhale and extend your body as long as you can. Exhale, release the body to the ground. And gently roll to one side. And make your way up
when you're ready, into a final seated position.
To close the practice, we'll change the camera before we say adios. So sitting up nice and tall again, or maybe you're still in Shavasana. Bring your hands together at heart center. And we'll end with one Om. Take a nice deep inhale. You can gently bow your head and open your eyes. Come back into the space. Thank you, everyone, for coming in for that. There was 14 of us consistently in the circle, 72 who came in to check it out. Come on into the space. Hi, Anne. Nice to see you there. Nice to see your picture. I'm going to add a couple logs to the fire. My name is Samantha, and you are so welcome here. So thank you for coming. Grab your tea for tea and talk.